Fast Deck of Comics here, representing Dark Avenger Inc. Plus. I'm Mark, aka the Bagging and Boarding Bad Boy.
And I'm Chloe, the Geek Chic Comic Mystique.
Today we have a review for Adventure Time. This is Candy Capers, issue number 1. New miniseries by Adventure Time. And it starts off with Finn and Jake. Finn is missing his sword. He doesn't know where his sword is, so he goes on a quest to try to find his sword. And in the process of that, they come up missing. That goes for like maybe 2 or 3 days. They haven't returned back, so Princess Bubblegum sends out Peppermint Butler and Cinnamon Bun. They're on the case. They're like doing some detective work. You see them right there. They go looking for them. Can't find them anywhere. They're knocking on doors and everything. Can't find them. Really cool. Very well done. And pretty much the kingdom is falling apart while Finn and Jake is there, because they're always going on adventures. They're always, chasing out monsters and beasts and stuff out of the kingdom because they're epic like that. And without them there, everybody's falling apart. Everybody's like just going to the crapper. You see this little dude right here? He's on the bottle already. Let's see, where's he at? Wrong page. Right here, dude's like hitting the bottle pretty hard. Probably some vanilla Coke or something. I don't know, Dr. Pepper. Drinking a little too much of it. But just everything's falling apart with them going, and then Princess Bubblegum puts Peppermint Butler and Cinnamon Bun in charge of keeping the kingdom safe too, along with them. So that was really cool and really funny. I love Peppermint Butler. He's really cool. Didn't know a lot about him before then. Of course, I've seen him, but he gets put in charge. He's like, "Let's destroy the problems," and he's like all freaky right there. Really cool. And of course, he gets put in charge, and pretty much like Peppermint Butler, he's just like really creepy and eerie, as you saw right there. And then Cinnamon Bun's like pretty much a dodo. He's real dumb. He's like, "Oh, I did a smart thing," and stuff like that. He's really dumb, but
He reminds me of, if you watch American Dad, Steve's friend, the fat one, he reminds me a lot of him. A little bit.
I can't think of who that is.
He's got, like,
I love American Dad.
Yeah. Steve's got like the Asian friend, and then he's got the other kid, the Jewish friend, and then he's got the fat friend, and it's the fat friend he reminds me of a little bit.
You have to show me. And then really cool, right here, just like to show you that Peppermint Butler's kind of a weird dude. That picture kind of shows you that he's a weird dude, but like Cinnamon Bun's like, sometimes you say scary stuff. I think he was like telling him, "Take out people, finish the job next time," or something like that. So really cool. Of course, we love Adventure Time here at Fast Deck of Comics, and I just think it's cool when you can take 2 real minor characters and just give them the spotlight and make it work like it did here. It's really funny. If you're into Adventure Time, totally get into this. I always say it's a kid's comic, but I don't have kids, so maybe you should judge whether it's a kid's comic or not. If I had kids, I might be a little more use discretion. I don't know, because I've never had kids, so I'm not going to tell you it's for kids, but I think it is geared towards kids, and of course up to you whether you want to let your kids read it or not, but I think it's really good. It appeals to the kid in me. And I think the only miniseries we haven't read is the Marceline mini. We haven't read that one, but we are definitely going to get into the Summertime specials coming up right here. It's advertised on the back, so looking forward to that. And I just really think this is by Boom Studios. All the regular show and the Adventure Time, Bravest Warriors, I think all like that type of stuff, they just are really nailing. They're just hitting the mark and just doing really good with this stuff right here. I love everything they're doing with the kids stuff, so they just need to keep on going on with that. I think you've got, in that Daymen coming out from Boom Studios.
I cannot
That's
wait
not a kid's
to read
book.
that.
It's
Nope.
like vampires and stuff, but they're really just doing really good. I've read stuff like Freelancers and a couple other books from Boom that were just average, but this stuff, top notch in my opinion. Of course, I've got a 5-year-old sense of humor though, so that's why I like it. What did you think of this?
I loved it. I thought it was so funny. One thing I'm going to point out is the cover right here. If you open up to, I think, the first page, or no, it's this first page here. You can see it. Get a good look at that. And then you turn the page, and we're in the lab with Princess Bubblegum. And right here, you can see it.
That is a good eye, because I would have never noticed that.
Yeah, it's the same page from right here.
That was really cool.
And I love how later on in the book, Princess Bubblegum and Peppermint Butler are talking to one another, and they're using all this lingo, and Cinnamon Bun's like, "I don't understand!" It's just really funny. I lost my train of thought after that. But I love his character in general. This does, like, these two together remind me a little of American Dad with Stan and his fat friend, like I said. If I could remember his name, I'd say his name instead of fat friend. But he is just, Peppermint Butler is just ridiculously creepy. Like,
funny though.
Even, yeah, it's funny, but in everything that I've seen, he's been creepy. But he's really creepy in this too. It's kind of like, ooh, I like you, but you're creepy. But I just really loved it, and I loved, like, Finn and Jake's. They were talking in the beginning, and they're like, Princess Bubblegum, can't you make us, like, this awesome sword that just vaporizes villains? She's like, no, go find your old sword. And what does she give him? Doesn't she give him? Oh, she gives him a hammer, and she's like, you just hit stuff on the head with this, and it'll, like, vaporize or something like that. And then she's like, I think a week later, where's my hammer? Oh yeah, Finn and Jake. And then she's like, oh, where are Finn and Jake? And then she's like, you gradually see her coming out of the lab more and more stressed out. Like, her hair is all crazy in most of the shots. And I just love seeing them team up. And I think they were going to rescue a cat from a tree or something in one part.
Maybe, yeah.
I think it was Peppermint Butler was like, there's no cat in that tree. And Cinnamon Bun's like, yeah, you can see it. He was like, there's no cat in that tree. And there was a cat in that tree. I just thought it was really funny. Overall, very humorous book. I wouldn't say, maybe not for kids, but maybe for, like, preteens.
Yeah, definitely. I think so.
Yeah.
Maybe kids, though. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe kids.
I would say kids, but like I said, I don't have kids. So don't listen to me.
Yeah. But I would give it a 4.5 out of 5.
Cool. I would give it Adventure Time, issue number 1 of 6, brand new miniseries. This is The Candy Capers. I would give it a 4 out of 5. Alright, guys, till next review, everybody stay action-packed.
May your stack be fat.
Oh, yeah.